Hi friends, welcome back. I'm Tina from It's a Wonderful Plan. Today I have Archer and Olive's self-care box for 2025, Rest and Renew. Beautiful like marigold color. On the top of the box it says this is your toolkit and permission slip to prioritize yourself. Elevate your well-being with dedicated time for journaling and activities that allow you to rest and be renewed. I have been dying to open this up. I'm almost embarrassed to say how long I have actually had this box. I was sick. I lost my voice. It's like a whole thing. I was really busy. But anyway, here we are and super, super excited. And I just feel like completely surprised by everything in here because it's been so long since I ordered this. So this is a cute little box here. It says there's prompt cards in here. There is a gold ink gel pen. And what's in here? This is a decorative tape set. And this box, I love this color. Oh, stamps in here. And there is A5. So pretty dot grid notebook in here. Now, the one thing that I have to say about Archer and Olive is that when you order like a box set like this, it comes in a shipping box as well. So it's like nicely packaged. And I love that because the boxes are so beautiful. So of course we want to have them in pristine condition. Okay, let's see here. I don't know what I want to open first. I think I'm going to open these cards up. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. Oh my goodness, that really made me work for it, right? Okay, now I am not an affiliate for Archer and Olive, but I do have like a referral code down below in the description. So if you were to order something, greatly appreciate if you use that because then I get like some kind of rewards or something. I'm not even sure. It's a referral, so I get something from it. So if you do decide to order based on you seeing this through me, greatly appreciate using that little referral link. So all of the cards look the same on the back side there, and then on the inside there's quite a few of them. Does it say how many? 20. There's 20 of them. Mindful moments and revive and restore. Oh, these are really beautiful. These are nice. Of course, the quality is really, really nice. Inner calm, mind-body connection, restorative intentions. These are really nice. So these are just kind of like questions that are prompted on here. And then there's an activity for that. So let's just look at one of them here. Mindful moment. Describe a moment today when you felt fully present. What made it special and how can you bring more of these moments into your daily life? Activity. Today, fully immerse yourself into a simple, typically mundane activity like washing your hands, sipping tea, or feeling the breeze. Focus on your senses and stay present. Oh, wow. I like these. These are really nice. And then, of course, you can journal about that. Okay, so let's put that to the side. I really like that. This is a pen, a gold ink gel pen, which, of course, I'm going to want to see how it writes, but it feels like really heavy, you know, like nice and like a nice pen, nice quality. Ooh, that's so pretty. Look at the shape. That's so cool. It's like a hexagon shape. It's like this cream barrel with the gold hardware. And ooh, that's pretty. Now, how would I feel about writing? I think it would feel kind of nice. Well, I'm definitely going to want to test it out, but then at the same time, do I want to like take off that little like rubberized protectant? Like, am I ready to use it? I don't know, but it's so pretty. Okay, this is decorative tape and set of 4 in here. Okay, so this box opens like long. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Oh, so pretty. What does it tell us? Like, let's see. Let's dump these out here. So there's the 4. And let's grab this right here. Let's see. List 5 things you're grateful for now. Choose one small restorative action today. These are really cute, these little prompts. Now, I'm wondering if these are like little perforated. No, but you could cut them, of course, however you choose. Describe a moment today when you felt fully present. Think of something you're looking forward to this week. Oh, these are really cute. Okay, and then here it starts to repeat. List 5 things you're grateful for right now. Yeah, and then it'll repeat. Very, very pretty. And I want to say this might be what, like a 30? Yeah, probably like a 30 millimeter. It seems like it is. This is pretty with like the gold floral print on there. That matches, or it's really not a gold, it's like that mustard color that we're seeing throughout the box. Ooh, look at this one. This blue, I love this color. This like, I think it's like a cerulean. I think that's the color, but look at the lily. Like the lily, is that lily pads? Looks like it, yeah, in the gold foil. That's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I should be like swatching this out. I have my swatch book on the side here, and I wasn't even thinking about swatching this out. I was thinking about like having it here for when I swatch out my things that I need to for the ink, but I wasn't even thinking about swatching this out. Okay, let's see here. I think, yeah, this is like, yeah, this one I'd have to trim it. Let's see. All right, I needed to get organized. I'm gonna have to put like what this is on the top. So can I fit 3? Let's see. Okay. I'm going to swatch it out like this so that now way it's like pretty obvious. All right, there we go. Very pretty. Okay, but I do want to like get rid of this. Okay. Ah, perfect. Okay, so that's that one there. Now we'll go back here. And then we could do my swatches and have them in here because it looks really nice to have them just all swatched out. And that way I can reference them. This is so pretty. I love the foil. It just adds like a certain elegance. And if you are not familiar with Archer and Olive products, they definitely have like those like foil elements in their notebooks. That's really what they're known for, kind of like signature foil elements. And let's swatch this one. I'm going to have to put like what the swatch is from. I'll put that at the top there. And actually, I think that that is the perfect way to use this pen. So this is going to, because I really, really want to try this. Let's get this off here. And this is going to be the Rest and Renew box, but it's actually called these, I think it's the Self-Love. Let me see here. Yeah, Self-Care box. So let's see here. Ooh, that is nice. I like it. Oh, this feels so nice. Okay. So as I was like doing cursive, it kind of skipped a little bit. So hopefully that's just kind of like because I'm at a different angle, you know, a little bit different angle than I would be normally. Look at that. That's pretty. Ooh, and it's got like, it definitely has like a little shimmer to it. Oh, I love it. Okay. Very, very pretty. And I'm sure I would have to like let it dry a little bit. It is a gel pen. I think it said that on there, right? Yeah, gold ink gel pen, and it is a 0.8 millimeter. I'm so surprised that I like it, but it's like it would have to be thick enough in order for you to really see it, because otherwise that color just would not get, you wouldn't be able to see it very clearly. Okay, so this is acrylic stamps. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, okay. This is kind of like a soft box, which I'm fine with that. Oh, look at. Okay. So we have our ink in here, the permanent ink. There is a block to put the acrylic stamps on. And then here are the stamps. Oh, wow. These are pretty. I like these. Okay, so there's like a protective on here. And these are the stamps. Now, I want to see what these look like. And the one thing that I did incorrectly the first time I got stamps, I think you're supposed to like prime these in some way. I don't know. I'm just kind of rubbing them. I'm not even sure. Like, I am not a stamp person. I am completely newbie when it comes to stamps. I did like one stamp sample in my little swatch book here. Let's see if this is dry. Yeah, that looks good. And I did a pretty good job, but I want to do the same thing. I want to do a sample of these. The only thing is that, look at, this is like big. My little sample book is an A5, and I almost wish that I had a bigger one because I kind of want to keep this on here. I'm trying to figure out what's the best way for me to do this. And I'm kind of thinking, what if I did like half of them on one side and then did the rest of them on the other side? That might be an option. Okay, now here's the thing. I do not want to open up this new ink. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and grab the ink that I do have here from them. It's already open, and I want to use this on here. So trying to think. I think I'm just going to like ink up half of these and then do my little swatch. And let's see. Again, I am not a pro stamper, so please do not get your stamping ideas from me. You would have to go and watch somebody else that like really knows what they're doing with the stamps, but it's definitely not me. What I'm doing here is I'm just making sure I have like ink on everything. And I don't know how well this is going to go for me because I do want to do this like in parts, because the whole thing is not going to fit. So I'm going to ink this up, all of the ones that I want to do. And you could see when you're applying the ink on here, you could see how it's like getting on the stamp. And with, of course, the stamps, you have like the part that's raised and then you have the part that's recessed. So the thing is that with the ink, if you are dabbing it on here, you will see it like on the recessed parts. And then, of course, when you go to stamp, the idea is to just get the part that's raised onto the paper. Okay, let's see how well I do here. I'm going to do my best. Let's bring my book over here. And I want to put this like so I can read it. And I only want to have the part here that I stamped. Because I think I probably got like ink on the other parts, but I'm hoping this works the way that I want it to. I got this idea from Elizabeth from the Sojourn planner. I think that's her name. I could be wrong. Oopsie, I did that wrong. Oh, and then I lifted it crooked. But honestly, it's not horrible. A day of rest, mindful moment, and grateful for. There's like the little dots, level of happiness, a color of my mood. This little guy kind of got messed up. I think this is supposed to be maybe weather. This is almost like a little habit tracker, right? Self-care ritual, color of the sunset, color of the sky. This is like a little dotted with like a pen. This is like a feather pen. And then these are like little lily pads. So that's not too bad. I did get this mark down here, which came from this. But let me set this to the side for just a moment. And now I want to ink this bottom part because I really do want to see how this looks. So I'm going to lay it flat because that would be the better way for me to ink this up. Now this ink from Archer and Olive takes a really long time to dry. That's the one thing about stamping. And I know that there's like other ink out on the market that dries much faster. And that's something that I definitely want to invest in. But I haven't done that yet. But it's on my wish list of things. And these lids are very loose. So I recommend putting like maybe a rubber band around it or something. Let's see. Maybe I should have taken these off and put them on a block. But I'm already doing it, so wish me luck. And I'm trying to be really careful because, like I said, I don't want to get the rest of that. And I realize that the florals are going to be kind of like facing inward, or they're not facing the right side up, I should say. But this was the best way that I could think of to just do a swatch. Oh, see, and look at that. I pressed in the center of that, and that like ended up getting there. So this really wasn't that great, but at least you can see the image of the stamp. And if I were to be using the block, then this is much more like stable, and that way I would be able to like put that on here, and then it would not have that like part where the ink, because if you notice when I inked it, of course I got it in the center, but this is so flexible that that's the reason why it ended up showing up the way that it did like that. But these are really pretty. What's fun about these illustrations is that you could go in and color them in, and I did that before with previous stamps that I had gotten. But yeah, these are really cute. I love what is on all of these stamps. So I'm going to set this to the side because, like I said, it takes a while for this to dry. And I'm actually going to take this and I'm going to very carefully just slide it in here because honestly, this is a really good place to put this. So I can let it dry and I won't worry about like setting anything on top of it. So that is what I'm going to do with that. And I have my like little clear. So I have to clean them off, clean the stamps off. And then once I do that, then I'll be able to, of course, put this back on there and keep them together and keep them like nicely organized. So, and then of course, this is the ink that came with it. So I like that they send that with their inks, with their stamp sets. Since I am a newbie, I don't really have a lot of supplies, so that is beneficial for me for sure. All right, let's move on here and let's open up this beautiful journal. I can't wait. So pretty. So it's got like nice wrapping on here. And I love the box. I like that it's like contrasted, like it's got like that beautiful like floral. It's the same print that we saw on the washi tape. This one. All right, here we go. And then on the inside, it does have a little letter to the new owner of this notebook. This is not just a notebook, dear friend. It is a powerful tool that just might make your day a little bit better. And then, of course, there's more on here, signed from your friends at Archer and Olive. Okay. So pretty. Oh my gosh, I love this color. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's pull this out. I love that we have like the paper in here. It helps you like pull the notebook out with ease. That's awesome. Oh, this is so pretty. It is a beautiful vegan leather, and I love this color. It's so, so pretty. Oh my gosh. And then the ribbon matches, and we have this beautiful foil floral on there. Oh, that's so pretty. Beautiful, beautiful. Not sure how many pages this is, but the paper, 160 GSM paper that Archer and Olive is known for. Look at that inside cover. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. It's like so delicate. I love that. Okay, this book belongs to, and then of course it is dot grid in here. So pretty. And in the back, there is a little like pocket folder here for any loose papers. And then the ribbons. Let's look at the ribbons. Oh, love it in that beautiful color. Oh, it is so pretty. Oh my goodness. I love it. Oh, wow. This is gorgeous. And then the notebooks do have an elasticized pen loop here. This one has got some little strings here hanging out. What's that all about? Okay, well, I could trim that. Let's see here. I mean, I wish I didn't have to do this, but it's not horrible. Yeah, that's good. I mean, the actual pen loop itself is fine. It just had a little bit of like extra little strings. Okay, yeah, so no worries there. And here's the pen. Beautiful. I love this. Oh my goodness. Wow, that is so pretty. Honestly, I almost wish the design was over a little bit, because when you put the strap here, it like covers it. Although that does look really like very classy, just like that. You could also just put it like this. You know, it doesn't have to necessarily go include the cover. It could just be like on your pages. That's another way to use that. All right, so that is everything in the self-care box for 2025 from Archer and Olive. This box is called Rest and Renew. It is still available. And so we've got, of course, the A5 notebook, the dot grid, this beautiful pen with that gold gel ink, these beautiful cards here with 20 different prompts on them. There's the 4-piece washi, and then there's, of course, the stamp set, which comes with the ink and the block. And then I have my stamps drying to the side, which are going to take a little while, but then you could see here like what the stamps are. Really, really pretty. I love this set. It is so pretty. I'm so glad that I got it. And honestly, I think the thing that really like drew me to this was this notebook. I just think that this is gorgeous. I'm in love with the color. I'm in love with like this beautiful foil image on here with these florals. It's so, so pretty. So I hope that you enjoyed this unboxing. If you did, please be sure to give me a thumbs up, and remember to be subscribed and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when my videos are posted. If you did decide to pick up this box from Archer and Olive, greatly appreciate if you use, it is a referral link. I'm not an affiliate, so there's a referral link down below. So greatly appreciate if you use that. Thank you so much. And drop me a comment down below. Let me know, what do you think of this color combination? I think it is so pretty. I am just like really, really loving like this marigold color as of late. It's just so strange to me that I would love that color, but I really like it, and I think it's beautifully complementary to this beautiful color here. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.